Hello everyone, I am Nitin from Informatica and I welcome you all to GCS support video. So today's topic is lineage and impact and context lineage information of the assets in the lineage and impact tab. Agenda. What is lineage? Displaying upstream and downstream assets. Context lineage information of the assets in the lineage and impact tab. So, to give a brief understanding on what is lineage, once again, lineage and impact describes end-to-end data flow for an asset. The data flow for an asset has two components, lineage and impact. Lineage describes the flow of data from the origins to an asset. Lineage additionally shows you where the data for an asset comes from and which assets affect the assets that you are viewing. When you view an asset in a lineage and impact diagram, the lineage includes the asset that you are viewing and all of the upstream assets in the data flow. Impact, whereas on the other side, describes the flow of the data from an asset to the destinations. Impact shows where the data is used and which assets might be affected if there is a change to the asset that you are viewing. When you view an asset in a lineage and impact diagram, the impact includes the asset that you're viewing and all of the downstream assets in the data flow. Additionally, you can choose to display summary information for the assets in the asset summary page. The asset summary view contains asset summary lineage, asset impact summary, and asset control summary tabs. So coming to displaying upstream and downstream assets. You can display intermediate assets that are upstream and downstream of the seed asset. To display the intermediate assets, we can use the lineage and impact sliders. So in the classical view, right? So intermediate assets are the assets between an origin and seed asset and between the seed asset and a destination. All intermediate assets are hidden by default. Hiding the intermediate assets decreases the time it takes to display the diagram and simplifies the view. So further, when we have to uh, have a complete view of the source and the target, we can make use of the sliders which are available for both the lineage and impact field. So the by default the sliders will be at hide position. So when you move the sliders from the hide position to show all, it shall display the origin, seed asset and destinations. So to display additional upstream assets, when you move the slider on the lineage field to the extreme right, it shall display the required details. Context lineage information of the assets in the lineage and impact tab. So we can make use of enterprise data catalog to view the context information associated with a process definition or a mapping execution. A process definition, first let's try to understand. It refers to parameters that define the data flow of multiple sources and target assets. The process definition includes types, stored procedure, or mapping definitions. You can view context information for assets of the lineage and impact tab. EDC extract the context information associated with lineage of assets from custom resources that you create in Catalog Administrator as well. For example, you are a developer of an organization and are already aware of the relational table which is associated with the process definition. The process definition includes multiple source and target from different context executions. You want to view the lineage and impact, so you can view all of source and the target assets that process definition includes in each of the context execution. To achieve this particular goal, as a catalog administrator, one can load the process definition and related execution instances into enterprise data catalog. Once the process definition is loaded, related information then can open the process definition on the overview tab and then select a specific context to view the process definition information based on the context of the lineage and impact tab. So additionally, to open the process definition asset and the related context or execution instances, we can type the process definition name in the search box directly and then click the process definition name link on the search results page. Alternatively, as you can see in the sample image below, in the center section there is a number 10, the numbering. So the process definition includes 10 context details, and once we click on that, we will be able to see the respective context information details. Additional to this, what are the other parameters or options available in the lineage and impact tab for a context? So we have given numberings from 1 up till 8 which under lineage and impact. Source assets associated with process instance is numbered 1 and process instance itself is number 2. Target assets associated with process instance is numbered 3. Name of the context that is open and the link to select another context is numbered at 4. The link to choose another context is highlighted in blue. And the next icon or detail is the number of sources and the targets in the current view. Sixth is the icon to show the associated business terms to the current selected asset. And next comes the custom options to view with respective zoom control. And the three dots to the extreme right is an option to export or print the view. So as I was mentioning earlier, once we click on the context option, we will see a pop-up and we will see the respective context details in the tab. So when you open the process definition overview tab, the tab displays all the context that are associated with the process definition in this particular section. So it displays the details as we can see, such as name, source, target assets, and the type of the source and the target assets as well. The context name is based on the context ID that you define in the objects.csv file. Each context in the process definition is associated with different source and target assets. The respective details are also available in the given link to the document. Kindly suggest you to go through the respective documents and KB articles available in the network portal. We would love to hear from you. Please reach us out on supportvideos@informatica.com and https://twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you.